Love is in the air, and the Cupid Crew is sending heartfelt messages to older adults this Valentine's Day. Here to tell us how we can join in to create connections with love, hope, and kindness is Wish of a Lifetime Executive Director Tom Wagon-Lander. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, we're excited to have you on today to talk about the Cupid Crew. But first, Tom, could you tell us about Wish of a Lifetime?
Absolutely. So, Wish of a Lifetime is an official charitable affiliate of AARP, and our mission is to grant the lifelong wishes of older adults, to bring a sense of purpose and connection into their lives, but also to share these stories with younger generations so we can shift perceptions on what it means to age in our society and really show a sense of appreciation for those who came before us.
Oh, well, I really like this idea. And could you elaborate on what is the Cupid Crew?
So every year around Valentine's Day, we take a pause from granting wishes and we work to mobilize as many of our followers and network to send messages of love and hope and support to isolated older adults all across the country. And when you do that, you join our Cupid Crew and our mission to deliver over 250,000 of these messages this year in 2022.
Oh, wow, that is awesome. And then how are schools participating with this year's Cupid Crew?
So we encourage schools all across the country as well as individuals to take part in this effort, to fill out cards and send them to older adult community members. We also are fortunate for the second year in a row to have Girl Scouts of the USA signed up, and they are out there creating cards and building relationships with members of their own community. And we love that component of it too, because the intergenerational connections mean so much as well.
Oh, this is amazing. And how does Cupid Crew combat social isolation for older Americans?
So even before the pandemic, isolation and loneliness was a growing concern in our society. And as you can imagine, that's just been exacerbated by the effects of the pandemic, especially on older generations, where nearly 40% of individuals report feeling socially isolated across the country. And unfortunately, those feelings can have quite profound health effects. Obviously, it can lead to things like depression, but even things like heart disease, and studies have shown that it can be greater risk to one's health than obesity, and also could be as devastating as smoking 15 cigarettes a day on one's physical health.
And Tom, how many people in our local area are socially isolated, and how has it affected older adults? You touched on that a little bit.
So here in California, 29% of people over the age of 65 are at risk for isolation. And what's really interesting and unfortunate about the pandemic is that's a population that's more likely to have known or been close to somebody who passed away as a result of the pandemic. And so it's really important at this time of year, when all of us are sort of reminiscing and appreciating our loved ones, that those individuals who may have lost a loved one get that sense of connectedness and companionship from other people in their community.
Oh, wow. And for people who want to join in on this, how can they participate locally to support those in isolation?
So it's really easy. You just go to wishofalifetime.org/Cupid, and you'll find all the information there to become part of our Cupid Crew. You'll find a downloadable card that can be filled out, printed at home, and sent to a loved one in your own community and your network, whether that's a family member, a friend, or even a neighbor down the street. You also see some tips on different messages you can include. And while we're really encouraging everyone to take part in Cupid Crew this year, we also love this campaign because it shows just how easy it is to make an impact in someone's life if they're feeling lonely or are isolated. Sometimes it's as simple as sending a card. Other times it's just as simple as picking up the phone and having a phone conversation. So we encourage people to do those small things throughout the year.
Tom, I think this is great, and I'm so happy we got to shine light on the Cupid Crew this morning. Thank you for joining us, and to spread the love and become a Cupid Crew member, you can visit wishofalifetime.org.